Good afternoon and welcome to Gardening is Free. And I'd like to start off today by saying thank you to all my subscribers. I think I'm 21 or 20 subscribers in now. So thank you very much. And only because of all the likes and comments, it just motivates me to keep making more content. So thank you very much. And please keep sharing, keep liking, and I'll just keep pushing out as much as content as I can. Today's video, we are going to be harvesting some tomatoes. As you can see, some tomatoes are starting to ripe here. So what I'll start doing is picking some of these off. So as you can see, they just pick off. They could do probably another week or so, maybe probably a couple of days, but they're okay to pick like this. They will ripe, just leaving left on the side as well. So I'm just going to start taking these off. We've got a little bowl ready here, and we can see what we've collected by the end of this video. So we're just going to reach out for some of these tomatoes that are ripe. I did want to just say, when I did add the calcium mix and the limestone mix, that did help. I'll share a video of me actually doing that as well. So if anybody had tomatoes that had blossom rot, so basically the tomatoes at the bottom, this part here will basically blossom like a flower, and if they don't have the right amount of nutrient, you'll end up like with a ring around here and it'll look like the tomatoes gone off. So that really helped and saved my crop, to be honest. You might find a few that I'll be able to show you that did have blossom rot, but I think majority were picked off because I didn't want that to affect the other tomatoes. So these tomatoes are fine, and I have tried these tomatoes. They're very sweet, really nice, really soft. So they went down a treat. And tomatoes, you know, they get used in a lot of things, so they don't go to waste. Now I'm only picking the ones that are really soft to touch, like this one here. So this one could get picked as well, and they easily kind of come off as well. I'll leave that one a bit longer. So we're just gonna pick out some of the more ones that are more ripe. Yep, that one's good to go as well. So that could go into my little box here. I'm just gonna have a look in between here. So this is a perfect example to share. Obviously when the tomatoes don't have the right sufficient nutrients, and as you can see here, this one began to split. It's still edible, but if I didn't put that limestone in, that could have then prevented all my tomatoes to go like that. Here's another example there. So you could end up ruining your crop if you don't have the sufficient nutrients. So keep that in mind when you're growing your tomatoes. Down here, this one's looking really soft down here too. Yep, I'm just ready to pick. So that will go into my little container. And we're just gonna work our way around and see if we can see any more. There's two down here as well. That looks kind of ripe. Yep, so this one could come off. And the one down here could still come off. There we go. There's two lovely tomatoes there. So as you can see, my colander's starting to fill up. We've got a few good tomatoes here as well. You can see that one's nice and ripe. And that one the same as well, that's lovely and ripe as well. I love harvest time. It's one of the most satisfaction time of basically growing your vegetables, just to see the crop that you have at the end. And when you're actually making food, you're using your fresh ingredients. But this is what keeps me growing. I have got some molastoma zucchini there from that plant, that's still growing. The yellow zucchini, so we're not going to pick that one yet. We've got some tomatoes back here. As you can see, it's still green in colour. So they'll be about a week or two, probably a bit longer. But so far, I think that's majority of the tomatoes. Just can see another one down here, hiding away. Really, really nice. And as you can see, this one did start to split, but it's still edible. Still on the bugs. What I'll actually do as well, I'll probably pick some of my cucumbers that are ready. I do pick them on a daily basis, the cucumbers. I'll probably pick this one as well, actually. And this one down here as well. I don't know if you noticed, a lot of my tomato plants have fallen over or they've not been staked properly. So that's something I will be doing a lot better next year. As you can see, it does look a bit of a mess. But like I said, the tomatoes have grew well, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. So if we just go down here, we've got some nice ones here. You can pick that one off as well. I probably actually will pick this one off as well. Another 2 lovely tomatoes there. I've got different varieties. I've got some steak tomatoes which are a lot bigger, and then we've got some cherry tomatoes as well. And we've just got these normal sized tomatoes. But yes, I think we're gonna leave the rest until they get ripe a bit better. Just gonna go over to my cucumbers, and as you can see, the cucumbers are also starting to ripe as well. So these taste lovely when they're about this size. So I'm just gonna pick them off as I go along. It can be a bit tricky. So as you can see, we've got 2 lovely cucumbers there, so we'll pick them off as well. And I will share the colander after with all the veg that I've picked off so far. We've got another one here, and we've got another one here. So they're good to be picked off. These cucumbers, these Wisconsin cucumbers, are so sweet. I've been having them every morning in a smoothie. Well, it's fresh juice, should I say. So I do a juice with mint, apple, and cucumber. Really, really nice. Almost tastes like a mojito. But not an actual mojito. I'll probably pick this one as well. I have noticed when it rains, these cucumbers just fatten within days of raining. They like plenty of water, plenty of water. We've got some bigger ones around here actually. So I'm gonna pick that one off as well. Do excuse my camera. Sorry, I'm just holding the camera with one hand while I'm filming. I will have a proper setup, so my videos can be a bit more stabilized. But yeah, that's another 2 there, so we'll put them back in my colander. So already we've got a bit of veg there. I'm amazed by how much these cucumbers just keep on producing. They just don't stop. As you can see, there's still more coming out. I will be growing these next year again, probably a different variety. But yeah, really happy with that. Really happy with this harvest. And like I said, the cucumbers are really nice. I normally scrape all these off, these prickly bits, and they're just sweet like any other cucumber. So basically, in that 10 minutes, we have managed to collect quite a bit of veg. So I'm a bit happy about that. I didn't think that these tomatoes were gonna ripe properly because I was having issues where they were blossoming right from the bottom. But I did add some limestone calcium, which helped. So all these little white stones you see in the mix, that's all the limestone that I added. You can buy it from most garden stores. One thing I would say when you're doing tomatoes is make sure you prepare the soil very well. So throughout the harvest they have enough nutrients. You can make your own soils by adding different additives like nutrients. I've used chicken poop in there a couple of times. You've got different fertilizers. Seaweed fertilizer is really good, but up until a certain point, it kind of like needs more nutrients. I would advise buying the tomato feed as well, but definitely would advise keeping some limestone for your garden. It's like a soil improver, and it goes really well. I've noticed the difference in my tomatoes since using it. But yeah, that is my harvest. Quite proud of that. And we'll probably be picking more tomatoes out in the next couple of days as well, because these are still ripening as we're speaking. As you can see, some yellow ones there. So we've got some yellow ones there. So they are coming along really nice. Actually, while I'm here, I will share my lemons as well. So these are starting to yellow in colour. I didn't get many lemons this year, so I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the first time we've kept this lemon tree outside. As you can see, it's put on loads of new growth underneath. So hopefully next year, this lemon tree will be put in, well, the end of this year, during the winter, this will be put into a greenhouse and then come out back in spring. And hopefully by spring and going into the next year, we're going to get a lot more lemons by keeping this outside. It was really warm this year, so hopefully we get weather like this next year as well. Just quickly going to share my sweet corn as well. These are not ready to harvest yet, but they're coming on really nice. As you can see, we've got sweet corn all over the place. Some are bigger than others, and they're doing really well. They have grown quite considerably tall, as you can see. We're really happy with them. Just hope that we've actually got sweet corn in the cobs, because if they don't pollinate correctly, you'll end up with cob with no sweet corn. And just moving over here, we've got a few more tomatoes here. Still not ready, but getting there. And I just wanted to add as well, these grapes, oh my god, they are so sweet. I've just been picking them along as I've been walking through the garden, and honestly, really sweet. Some bunches are more ready than others, so I might start picking some of them this afternoon. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please share and subscribe, and please like the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Share my harvest again. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.